Hello, Che and Addie. It's Grandmom. I'm getting ready for Christmas, and I know that you know it's coming pretty soon now. I thought that I would share with you some of the things that I do to get ready for Christmas here in Calgary. Actually, Granddad and I get ready to do them. He's not here today because he's in Africa working as a doctor, but so I'm doing this first Sunday in Advent by myself. I've already put out some of my Christmas decorations and I have my Advent wreath ready. And I am going to be lighting the first candle in that. So I'll be lighting one each week until it's a week before Christmas. And on Christmas Day, I light the middle candle. So let's do the first one together. And we'll see if we can have Granddad join us next week. So this is the first candle down here. And I'm going to let it. This is called the Candle of Hope. It really doesn't matter much to you, I guess, but it's oops. I'm a bit slow about it. There. So there it is. It's lighted up, and I'll do one next week, and the week after, and the week after, until I do this. And people usually have evergreen boughs around their Advent wreath, but I put angels, and I bought those angels in Amsterdam, and I know you know where that is. I bought them a long time before even you were born. So I also thought during this time that I would read some Christmas books to you, and this is this week's. It's called Frosty. And here in Canada we usually have snow at this time of the year, and the place where your Nan is moving to, and Grandpa, has snow already, although we don't here. Frosty the Snowman came to town one bright, cold winter's day. The first real snow of winter had fallen the night before. In the morning, out came the children, and they started to roll snowballs round and round the snowy yard until the snowballs were big enough. Round and round the yard again. Then the little snowball was just the right size for a snowman's head. Billy ran home and brought 2 bits of coal to use as the snowman's eye. Sally gave him a nose and a funny corncob pipe. You can ask your dad what a corncob pipe is. Tommy brought brought floppy galoshes and a scarf for the snowman, and Joe brought him a pair of old red mittens to wear. Now what we need is a hat, said Sally and Joe. So they began to look around for an old cap, but it didn't look just right. Billy found a battered felt hat, but it still didn't seem right. Then just down the street, in the whistling wind, came a hat, and it blew right to their feet. Just what we need, cried Sally and Joe. It's like magic, said Billy and Tommy. Sorry. It was Tommy who picked up the shiny top hat and put it on the snowman's head. Zing! Tommy's hand sprang back with a shock. It is magic, gasped Tommy. So it is, said a voice, a deep, chuckly voice they had never heard before. And it was a pleasant sort of magic, if I do say so myself. It's the snowman, whispered Sally, and so it was. Frosty the Snowman at your service, said he. That's how Frosty the Snowman came alive. If you've never had a snowman for a friend, you can scarcely imagine all the fun these children had. For Frosty took them coasting, and never had their sled slid so swiftly and so far. Frosty helped them build a snow house. They all went ice skating And the magical part was that while they were with Frosty, the children could stay out and play in the snow and never get shivery cold. Was it Frosty's warm heart or his magical smile? Whatever it was, they thought it was fine. Each morning when the children came out to play, Frosty had a wonderful plan all set. One morning he said, "Let's go shopping today. I've never seen a store, you know." So they all joined hands, and away they skipped off toward town, where the shops stood in rows. It was fun showing Frosty around, for he thought every window was wonderful. I'm starting to bake things like that now. Granddad likes fruitcake, so that's what I'm doing. All around the town they led Frosty that day while the warm wintry sun shone down. Soon they came to a corner, and around the corner came a warm, gusty wind. Off went Frosty's hat, and away went Frosty after it. Then, tweet! Sang the traffic cop's loud whistle, and the children could not follow Frosty because the traffic streamed by, buses and trucks and the family car. Tweet! Went the traffic cop's whistle again. The crossing stood empty before them, but there was no sign of Frosty anywhere. Only down the street his top hat rolled, all by itself in the melting snow. "Mr. Policeman," the children cried, "where has Frosty gone?" "Oh," said the policeman, "Frosty the Snowman has gone away, where all snowmen go on a sunny day. But he'll be back at your bidding and call, whenever great heaps of snowflakes fall." And he will. Now, this book shows you lots of things that people here do because we have lots of snow at Christmas. You do not. But you can do all kinds of other things, like playing on the sand at the beach and going swimming. That's what you can do at Christmas. And so I'm going to try and have you be part of my Christmas by sending you a little video every week. Hopefully I'll get better at doing it. And by I think the second time I do this, Granddad should be home and he'll join in as well. We both think of you a lot at Christmas time, especially, although we think of you every day, to be honest. And I'm hoping that you will enjoy getting ready for Christmas in your house. I love you both very much. Bye-bye.